Okay, great. Welcome to the class, guys. Let's sit here in the sitting position, cross legs. Sit up tall, hands to your heart, shoulders back and down, chin parallel to the floor. And close your eyes. And just start to connect with your breath. Listen to your breath coming gently in and out through your nose. Breathe deeply, not shallow. And on the next inhalation, welcome your breath into your body. Then welcome your body onto your mat. And last, welcome your whole self into this present moment. Welcome yourself to that space that you create for your practice. I would like to start with one Om, the universal sound, then big inhale. Lift your heart, bow your head, and release your hands on your thighs. This is a great moment to set up an intention. Let's take a deep inhale through your nose and take that intention with you and seal it up. Big exhale, open mouth, share it with the universe. One more time, deep inhale through your nose. Deep exhale, let it go. Breathe it out. Lift your gaze, open your eyes. Namaste, Aranjanjarar. Welcome to the class. Okay, this video goes to Ana Isabel too. Okay. Please remember, any injury in your body, just adjust in your healthy side. And always, always listen to your body. If I say something that your body doesn't want to go there, just please don't go. Stop. Okay, let's start now. Hands and knees. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Now we're going to start with cat and cow stretch and then Utthita Balasana. Okay. Now, then we need to walk your hands 3 inches in front of you. Then first we're going to do Utthita Balasana, or big toes touching. Open your knees a little bit. Your ribs are lying down on your thighs. Now your arms are extended in front of you. Utthita Balasana. Now keeping your arms straight, inhale, come back up. As you open up your chest, you pull your chest forward for cow stretch, then round your spine for cat stretch, and then go back to Utthita Balasana. Your arms stay straight all the time. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, round your spine, and back to Utthita Balasana, extended child's pose. Remember, your forearms doesn't touch the floor. Just engage your arms. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, round, and back to child's pose. One more time. Inhale, opening your chest. Exhale, round, and back to child's pose. Okay, stay in child's pose. As you reach to your fingertips forward, engaging your arms, releasing your shoulders down and away from your ears. Lengthen your tailbone down, back towards the back wall. By the effort of your pelvic floor, engaging your abdominal muscles, lengthen your tailbone back. Breathe here. Now, keeping your hands shoulder distance apart, walk your hands all the way to your left as you stretch your right side of your body. Your shoulders are still down and away from your ears. Feel the stretch in your right side of your body, the lateral side, lateral stretch. Now come back to the center and now walk all the way towards your right. Then now you're stretching the left side of your body. Lateral stretch. Still your shoulders down and away from your ears. You don't want to be jamming on your shoulders. Then your hands are shoulder distance apart. Breathe here. Breathe onto your left ribs. Now come back to the center and keep your hands where they are. Come back to all fours. Inhale, opening your chest. Last cat and cow stretch. Exhale, round for cat stretch, and then extended child. Now we're going to go up again. Curl your toes under and press back to plank. Then you shouldn't move anything else here because your arms are in front, forward in front of you. Then you are in plank. If you need to adjust here, just fix your feet. Inhale here. Make sure that you're pressing more to your index fingers and your thumbs. Wrapping your outer, your forearms in as you press more onto your index fingers and your thumbs. And externally rotating your upper arms to open your shoulders. Then this one is opposite. This one is in and this one is out. To engage your arms and micro bend your elbows if you're hyperextending. Inhale here. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Come up on your toes all the way. Release only your right heel down as your left knee bends. Be gentle on with your hamstrings. Come up on your toes all the way. Release your left heel down as your right knee bends generously. Make sure that you're not jamming on your joint on your left knee. Come up on your toes all the way. Right heel down. Left knee bends. Come up on your toes all the way. Left knee down. Left heel down. Right knee bends. Remember, do not hyperextend. Micro bend a little bit more, Aransha. Yes. Breathe. Come up on your toes all the way. Press your palms into the floor. Again, rotate internally your forearms as you press more onto your index fingers and your thumbs. And you wrap your triceps in, rotating externally your upper arms, opening your shoulders. Shoulders up and away from your ears as you lengthen all four sides of your torso towards the back wall, hugging your front ribs in. Now release your heels down into the ground as much as you can as you lift up your toes to feel the engagement of your thighs. Front of your thighs. Breathe. Breathe. Come up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway left, Ardha Uttanasana. L shape, your legs are straight, your belly is in, you're pulling your chest forward, shoulders back and down. Exhale, release Uttanasana, softening your knees. Let go of your head completely. Soften the vertebrae of your neck. Inhale, halfway left, Ardha Uttanasana. One more time, stretch your legs, engage your quads. Exhale, release Uttanasana, let go of your head. Now root down to your feet. Inhale, arms rise, lead with your chest. Circle your arms out and up to rise up. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Tadasana. Inhale, feet parallel to each other, Gerard. Inhale, arms rise, all the way up. Exhale, hinging from your hips, fall forward, all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway left, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands to the floor. A step back to plank. We're going for our first Chaturanga. Lower down Chaturanga. Maybe you're releasing your knees on the ground or not. Your shoulders in line with your elbows. Don't go lower. And all the way down to the floor. Place your hands next to your lower ribs if they're not there. Elbows in. Lengthen your legs back as you press your pubic bone into the floor, lengthening your tailbone down towards your heels. Lift your chest. Shoulder heads higher and back. Elbows in. Breathe here. Exhale, release. 2 more times. Inhale, low cobra, Ardha Bhujangasana. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale here. Shoulder heads back. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale here. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, release. Now we're going to bring your arms behind you, palms facing to each other. Arms behind you, palms facing to each other for Shalabhasana. Now, lift your chest higher again. Shoulder heads up and back. Reach to your fingertips back, palms facing to each other. Now lift your legs. Belly in, press your pubic bone onto the floor. Lengthen your tailbone back towards your heels as you lengthen your legs back. As you pull your chest forward. Shoulder heads higher and back. Lift your legs higher, lift your chest higher. Remember, not arching on your lower back that much. It's just a little bit, making sure that you have space right here. Lift a little bit more. Release only your legs. Place your hands next to your lower ribs. Inhale here. Exhale, press up to up dog. Opening your chest. Keep your belly in. Thighs of the floor, Aransha. Thighs of the floor. Yes, keep your belly engaged. Protect your lower back. And then back to downward facing dog. Deepen your breath here. Soften always into your pose, guys. You reclaim your energy through your breath. Come up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. A step or slightly jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release Uttanasana. Root down to your feet. Inhale, arms rise, lead with your chest all the way up. Roll tall. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Okay, inhale, chair pose. Chair pose. Make sure that your feet parallel to each other, your toes exact in front of your heels, not out. Then your knees are in line with your second toes and your knees are in line with your hips. Keep your belly in and up as you lengthen your tailbone down towards the ground. Front ribs are in, hugging your front ribs, protecting your lower back, shoulders down. Breathe here. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Any variation here is more than welcome. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Opening your chest. Hug your outer heels in. Yes, beautiful. Back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Deepen your breath. Shoulders over your wrist, right knee into your chest round. Shoot your right leg back as you pull your chest forward. Right knee to your nose. Shoot your right leg back. Right knee to your nose. Look forward, step through. Soften your back knee. Inhale, rise, Alanasana. Alanasana. Your back heel is up. Back heel is up. If you need more space to your hip, walk your right foot forward. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Shoulders over your wrist. Left knee into your chest round. Shoot your left leg back. Left knee to your nose. Shoot your left leg back. Left knee to your nose. Look forward, step through. Soften your back knee. Inhale, rise, Alanasana. Remember, move your left foot to your left if you need more space for your hips. Your back heel is up. Both toes are pointing, the toes are pointing forward. Both legs are pointing forward. Hips are neutral. Keep your belly in. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Deepen your breath. Remember, you can start with your Ujjayi or your Samavriti, or just breathe mindfully. Shoulders over your wrist, right knee into your chest round. Shoot your right leg back. Right knee outside of your right armpit. Shoot your right leg back. Right knee outside of your left armpit. Shoot your right leg back. Right knee to your nose. Look forward, step through. Soften your back knee again. Walk your right foot to your right if you need it. Inhale, rise. Alanasana again. Breathe. Your belly's in. Your pelvis is neutral. Remember, not tilting forward. Pelvis is neutral. Now we're going to work. Let's bring your hands to heart center, which is better here. We're going to work a little bit with the back leg. Make sure that your front knee is in a 90-degree angle. Then move forward if you need it. Yes, and soften your back. Back heel is up. Gerard, yes. Your hips, your pelvis are pointing forward. Now from here, hands on your hips, better. Yes. Inhale, bring your knee, your left knee to the floor, not touching the floor. Exhale, come back up. Inhale down, your foot, both feet are pointing forward, guys. If not, you're twisting your knee. Exhale, come back up. One more time. We're going down. We're going to stay down for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, come back up. Now, reach forward with your arms for torpedo. Breathe, torpedo. Seal your palms, seal your paws, look forward and up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. And back to the Mukha Svanasana. Soften here. And maybe you notice the difference between your right leg and your left leg. Breathe. Maybe you're working with your pranayama. Whatever it is, do it mindfully. Shoulders over your wrist, left knee into your chest round. Left knee outside of your left armpit. Left knee outside of your right armpit. Left knee to your nose. Look forward, step through. Soften your back knee. Inhale, rise. Alanasana again. Make sure your front heel is on top, is underneath your knee. And your back foot is, your heel is up. Your pelvis is neutral, is pointing forward. Then if you have open your leg, when you bend, you're going to suffer on your knee. The knee has to be straight totally. The both legs, both hips pointing forward. Hands to heart center. Yes. Now make sure that you're pressing onto your front heel. Now, inhale. Go down, almost touching the floor, but you're not touching the floor. Exhale, straighten your leg. You can stay on the front thigh, bent 90-degree angle. You're just moving your back leg. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, straighten your leg. Then the movement on the front thigh is minimum. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Stay down. Stay down. Breathe. Straighten your leg. Woo! Raise your arms forward. For torpedo. Keep your belly off your thigh. Keep your chest forward. Shoulders down. Seal your palms, seal your paws. Look up. Inhale here. Exhale. Hands on the ground. Step back to plank. Lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale. Urdhva Mukha. Keep your elbows in. Back to the Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Deep breath. Long breath. Now bring your right heel high. Right heel in line with your right hip. Open up your hips. Bring your right leg higher and bend your right knee. I want you to make sure that you're pressing more onto your right hand. Then don't get light on your right hand. And you're hugging your front ribs in. Your frontal hip bones up towards your rib bones and your rib bones down towards your hip bones as you keep reaching to your heel to touch your butt. Straighten your right leg. Bring your right heel in line with your right knee, with your right hip, and release your leg down. Extend your left leg back and high. Opening your hips. Bring your left leg higher and bend your knee. Make sure you're pressing more onto your left hand. Don't get light onto your left hand. Keep your front ribs in to protect your lower back as you try to touch your heel with your heel to your butt. Breathe. Straighten your left leg. Bring your left heel in line with your left hip and release your leg down. Come up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Step or slightly jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release Uttanasana. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit on your chair. Keep your belly in. Keep hugging your front ribs in. Root down to your heels. Inhale, rise. Straighten your legs. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Okay, let's go for more. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Yes, keep your thighs off the floor, belly in. Engage your belly. Back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Very good. Deep breath. Long breath here. Shoulders over your wrist, right knee into your chest round. Shoot your right leg back. Right knee outside of your right armpit. Shoot your right leg back. Right knee outside of your left armpit. Shoot your right leg back. Right knee to your nose. Look forward, step through. Soften your back knee. Inhale, rise, Alanasana again. Breathe. Breathe. Now I want you to anchor your back foot flat. Anchor it, not twisting your hips. You anchor your back foot flat. You still, your hips are pointing forward. You're pinning your right hip in. Your belly's in. You lengthen all four sides of your torso up towards the ceiling. Now reach up. Feel your palms, feel your toes. Warrior one. Breathe. Opening your chest. Opening your chest. You can go further on your low lunge. Breathe. On your lunge, I'm sorry. Breathe. Exhale, hands to the ground. And step back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Shoulders over your wrist. Left knee into your chest round. Left knee out, shoot your left leg back. Left knee outside of your left armpit. Shoot your left leg back. Left knee outside of your right armpit. Shoot your left leg back. Left knee to your nose. Look forward, step through. Soften your back knee. Remember, if you need more space for your hips, you walk your left foot to your left. Inhale, rise. Alanasana, crescent lunge. Breathe. Your back heel is up. Your both hips, both knees are pointing forward. Both hips are pointing forward. Your pelvis is neutral. Your belly is in. You lengthen from all four sides of your torso. Now, I want you to anchor. Just anchor your back foot flat. But your hips is still pointing forward. That's why warrior one is so hard. It's hard to keep this neutral position of your hips. It's way harder than the external rotation that is a real Virabhadrasana II. Breathe here. Now look up, seal your palms, seal your pose. Breathe in, belly in, keep your pelvis up. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Thighs engage. Lifting from your inner thighs, back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Deepen your breath. Shoulders over your wrist, right knee into your chest round. Right knee outside of the right armpit. Right knee outside of the left armpit. Right knee to your nose, look forward, step through. Anchor your back foot flat. But we are with your right foot closer to your right thumb. We keep the pelvis neutral. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Yes. Your back leg is completely engaged. Your pubic bone is up towards your navel up towards your sternum, and sternum up towards the ceiling. Breathe here. Hands to heart center. Now I want you to reach forward and place your belly off your thigh, and maybe go lower in your front thigh and pin your right hip in. And I want you to keep your pelvis neutral. Pelvis is neutral. Now place your right hand on the outside of your right knee and press onto your right hand. Then that's how you engage. You feel these muscles here, the muscles in the outside of your thigh, engage. Keep them engaged. Keep your belly in, pull your chest forward. Now reach your arms forward. Breathe. As you engage these muscles, you press more onto the ball of your right foot. Yes, but your back foot, you're rooting down into your back foot. Yes, not yet. Breathe here. We are going to warrior 3, but not yet. Warrior 3, I mean. Inhale, rise. Seal your palms, seal your pose. Exhale, hands to the floor. And step back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And back to the Mukha Svanasana. I know that one is a hard pose. Please do anything that you need to do right now, guys. Breathe. Always, always listen to your body. Shoulders over your wrist, left knee into your chest round. Left knee outside of your left armpit. Left knee outside of your right armpit. Left knee to your nose. Look forward, step through. Remember, your left foot is closer to your left thumb. Anchor your back foot flat. Then it's front heel to back heel alignment. Not the back arch. Back heel or more space. Inhale, rise. Warrior 1. Your front thigh descends down, your back thigh presses back. Maybe you can go lower in your lunge. Breathe here. Now hands to heart center. Now hinge forward. Again, I want you to focus on your 90-degree angle. Maybe you can go lower on your lunge, on the 90-degree. Place your left hand on the outside of your left thigh. Press your hand with your leg. Then you feel the muscles of the side leg. You feel them engaged, all these muscles right here. As you press more onto the front foot, breathe. Now your pelvis is neutral. You're pulling your chest forward. Now you're reaching with your arms forward. Keep your belly of your thigh. Keep pressing, rooting down to your right pinky toe. And keep pressing into your front foot. Look forward. Bring your arms forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hands to the ground. Step back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And back to downward facing dog. Deepen your breath, guys. That's exactly what I need to. Breathe. Breathe deeply. flat, shallow. Come up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Step or slightly jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release Uttanasana. Root down to your feet, inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Now root down to your feet again, inhale, rise. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Okay, we're going to do here 3 poses for a moment to externally rotate our hips a little bit more. Then big toes touching. Bend your right knee. Bring your right leg to external rotation. Remember, your hips are not moving. Hips stay neutral, pointing forward, only your legs are going to the external rotation. You can do any variation here. You can place your foot, your toes on the floor, go on your calf, the outside of the inner side of your calf, or go all the way up. It's your choice, but never, never put pressure on your knee. Hug your outer hips in, step your belly in, and maybe lengthen your arms all the way up. Maybe your hands to heart center. Whatever you're doing here, find your center, find your drishti, find your balance. And breathe here. Remember, you're engaging your right glute to open and externally rotate the leg. Release your hands to the sides. Release your knee to the center and shake it out. I need to do this external rotation first because we're going back to the neutral position, guys. Okay. Bend your left knee. Bring your left leg to the side. Remember, it's only the external rotation from your hip socket. Place your foot inside your calf or all the way up. I don't have the balance today, that's totally okay. Still, I'm working with my external rotation. Hug your left glute under to engage your glutes and externally rotate your leg a little bit more without moving your hips. Inhale, arms rise, and find your drishti. Remember the heel pressing onto the inner thigh, inner foot, inner leg. Doesn't matter where it is. The pressure on your heel and the leg is the one that gives you more balance. Yes, breathe. Breathe. Gently release your hands to your sides. Bring your knee to the center and shake it out. Then we work the external rotation of the legs. Now we're ready again. Okay, let's see. Yes, we're ready for the pig pose, guys. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And back to the Mukha Svanasana. Shoulders over your wrist, right knee into your chest round. Look forward, step through closer to your right thumb. Anchor your back foot flat. Inhale, rise, Virabhadrasana II. I want you to keep pinning your right hip in. Remember, press your right knee towards your hand, but as you press onto the inside of your right foot to counterpose this and then keep your knee on top of the ankle. Keep your belly in, pelvis up. Now, back here is up first and then hinge forward. Remember, in this leg, you're completely engaged. The outer muscles are engaged. The right hip is in, belly in, pull your chest forward. Now we're going to push forward as you glide up into warrior three. Make sure your left toes are pointing down towards the ground. Make sure you're keeping your right hip in, pulling your chest forward, your arms forward, or maybe on the ground. Breathe here. Breathe here. Left toes pointing down towards the ground. Right hip is in and back. Left leg is higher. You can check your left toes are pointing down towards the ground. You're pulling your stomach forward. Remember, you're reaching with your arms or not. Very gentle, with control. Go back. Back heel is up. Inhale, rise. Alanasana. High lunge. Seal your palms, seal your paws. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step back to plank. Lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And back to downward facing dog. Remember, by this time, Adho Mukha Svanasana is really relaxing pose. Enjoy. Shoulders over your wrist, left knee into your chest round. Look forward, step through closer to your left thumb. Back heel down. Inner heel to inner heel alignment or more separation. Inhale, rise. Warrior one. Left hip is in, right hip is forward. Belly in, not tilting your pelvis forward. Belly in, guys. Now, back heel is up as we reach forward for torpedo. Then the back leg is straight. We engage the back leg and we keep it that way all the time. Now, pushing with your right foot, we glide up into warrior three. Make sure your right hip is not opening. Right hip is down, left hip is up. Pull your chest forward and maybe you're reaching your fingers on the ground. Make sure your right toes are pointing down towards the ground. Make sure your left leg is straight. Your belly is in and you're pulling your chest forward. Breathe. Breathe. Your left leg is higher, but your heel is in line with your hip. That's why I do the opening hips with the steps. Leg higher, Aransha. Leg higher. Left toes pointing down. Don't open your hip. Don't open your hip. Pointing down, not back. Yes. Now, with control, take a huge step back, bending your front knee. Inhale, rise, Alanasana. Keep your belly in. Seal your palms, seal your paws. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step back to plank. Lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Deepen your breath here. Soften here into your pose. Breathe deeply, not shallow. Shoulders over your wrist, right knee into your chest round. Look forward, step through. In the middle of your hands. Anchor your back foot flat. Inhale, rise, Virabhadrasana II. Okay, feels good because it's warrior two after all those neutral positions of the hips is wonderful. Hinge forward and place your right hand inside of your right foot, left arm out towards the ceiling, and take your top arm wrap forward over your head. Breathe. Yes, I want you to still keep pinning your right hip in and your belly in. You're pulling your chest forward. From here, inhale, reverse warrior, opening your chest. Keep your front ribs in. Exhale, windmill your hands all the way down to the floor. Step back to plank, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Shoulders over your wrist, left knee into your chest round. Look forward, step through, closer between your hands. Anchor your back foot flat. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Reach forward and place your left hand inside of your left foot and block or floor, right arm up towards the ceiling. Take your top arm, wrap it forward. Keep pinning your left hip in. Inhale, reverse warrior. Opening your chest. Exhale, windmill your hands all the way down to the floor. Step back to plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Come up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Step or slightly jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway left, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release Uttanasana. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Root down to your heels. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands towards center, Samasthiti. Okay, we're going to do warrior three again, but entering from a different position. Take your left foot back and not so wide stance. And here, inner heel to inner heel alignment. And bring your right hip in. For here, I need to be really short. Right hip in, left hip forward. Keep your belly in. Both legs are engaged. Both legs are straight. Straight like Aransha. Yeah, don't lock your knee, Aransha. Don't, yes. Use your muscles. Breathe here. Keep your belly in. Get your elbows closer to your shoulder. And bring your chest forward. Only halfway. I want you to again pin your right hip in. Bring your left hip forward. Keep your pubic bone up towards your navel. Now reach your arms forward. Breathe. Breathe here. Spine is straight. Breathe. Now here, if you have more space, you can hinge forward and place your fingertips on the ground. Your right leg is engaged, your left leg is engaged, your right hip is in and back, you're pulling your chest forward. Breathe. Now from here, I want you to walk your hands forward and push with your left leg and go up again in warrior three. Virabhadrasana 3. Your left toes are pointing down, your right leg is up, is straight, right hip is up and back, pulling your chest forward. Now go back, very gentle, and stretch it out again with straight legs, straight arms. Right hip is in. Inhale, rise, hands on your hips. Now step forward. Ooh. My leg is burning. Okay, now step your right foot back. Remember, really short. If you need, for me, it's really short because I tend hyperextend my knees. Now, rotate your hips. Rotate your hips. If you need more space, walk to the side. Rotate your hips. Both legs are engaged. Belly in and up. Hands on your hips. Get your elbows closer to each other. Now hinge forward with your legs straight. Remember, straight but not locking your knees. Micro bend your knees and engage your quads. Lift your chest forward as you keep pinning your left hip in and your right hip forward. Breathe. Now reach with your arms forward. Breathe. Both legs are engaged. Breathe. Now here, inhale here, exhale, hinging from your hips, spine straight. Breathe. Now reach with the floor to the floor, walk your hands 3 inches or more, and glide up into warrior three with your right toes pointing down towards the ground. Now again, your right hip is not opening, right hip is down, left hip is up, pulling your chest forward, breathe here. Again, it's warrior three. If you can bring your arms forward. Breathe. Now very gentle, come back up to your Virabhadrasana. Hands on your hips, straight legs, pinning your left hip in. Inhale, rise. Place a step forward. Ooh. Ooh. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold, hinging from your hips. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back to plank. Last vinyasa of the day. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, and back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Deepen your breath. Soften into your pose. Now I want to do an internal rotation in a different way. We did this position before. Right knee into your chest, right leg out to your left. Anchor your back foot flat. Now left hand on your hip. Now bring your left leg high. Then it's like internal rotation here. I want you to really to work with this internal rotation. Left arm up. Yes, yes. Belly in, open up your chest. Breathe, breathe here. Release your knee to the center, hand on the ground, back leg back. Arancha, your left foot, it was still high. You need to anchor your back foot flat. I'll tell you in the other side. Left knee to your nose. Step your left foot to your right. Anchor. You missed this part, Arancha. Anchor your right foot flat now. Yes. Then you have the support. Now, bring your left hand to your hip, left hand up, and left leg up. Breathe. That's okay, Gerard. Breathe. Belly in. Breathe. Left knee to the center, left hand on the ground. Press back to downward facing dog. Release your knees on the ground. Cross your ankles and bring your legs in front of you. Okay. Now, yes, we're going to do a twisting. Place your right leg under, your knee in the center, and bring your left leg on top. You cross your legs as much as you can, Gerard. But I want the internal rotation of the hips, guys. Bring your arms up to the side, to the ceiling. Bring your left arm underneath your right and cross out your elbows. Palms together or hands on your chest, on your shoulders. Breathe here. Lengthen your spine. Inhale here. And if you have more space, you can hinge forward. Then this one is you feel a pressure on your hips, but if it's too much, please don't do it. Breathe onto your hips. Lengthen your spine. You can let go of your head. Breathe here. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, relax your arms. Place your hands in front of you, your legs in front of you, and switch your legs. Now your left leg under, your right leg on top. Sit on your sitting bones. Arms by your sides. Left arm underneath your right. Just do the opposite, Gerard. Yes, just the opposite. Yes. Breathe. Open up your chest, shoulders down. Lengthen your spine. If you have more space, hinge forward. Wherever you are, you just lengthening your spine. You feel the pressure on your hips, but it's a good pressure. It's a good stress on your joints. The word stress, we use it really bad, but it's not. Good stress in our muscles and even our joints is good. Tip your belly in, come back up. Release your hands by your sides, hands behind. Now place your feet flat on the ground. Okay, now we're going to do another opposite thing, which is your hands behind you. Opposite thing from the pig pose. Press your heels into the ground. Inhale, lift your hips all the way up. That your hips, your shoulders, and your knee, and your shoulders, your hips, and your knees are in one line. Opening your chest, micro bend your elbows. Press onto your heels, lift your hips higher. Don't let your knees to go out to the sides. Exhale, release your hips down. One more time. Inhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Lift your hips higher. Zip your belly in. Press onto your heels as you lift your hips higher. Exhale, release your hips down. Now, cross your ankles and hug your knees. Get taller. Inhale, get taller. Exhale, release. Okay. Now lay down on your backs, guys. Bring your knees with you. Don't cross your ankles, Rancha. Now stand only your left leg straight out on the ground as you draw your right thigh closer to your chest, interlacing your fingers over your right shin. Take your right knee with your left hand and bring your right leg all the way across your body, reaching with your right fingertips all the way towards your right, looking towards your right. Keep your belly in, bring your leg to the center, and again draw your legs towards your chest. Now stand your right leg straight out on the ground. Apanasana again, Ekapaya Panasana. Draw your left thigh closer to your chest, interlacing your fingers over your left shin. Breathe. Take your left knee with your right hand and bring your left leg all the way across your body as you release your left shoulder on the ground and look over your left fingertips. You did the other side, Aransha? Okay. Breathe here. Dip your belly in, bring your legs to the center. Draw your knees towards your chest. Draw your forehead towards your knees. Kiss your knees and thank your body. And on the exhalation, relax in Shavasana, final pause. Let go of your body completely. Melt your body onto your mat. And just feel your Mother Earth holding you. And let go. Deepen your breath. Come back to this present moment. Come back to that room, that space that you create for your practice. Maybe start gentle movements. Maybe wiggle your toes, your fingers. Maybe a bit stretch. Arms over your head, legs. Just move the way that your body needs to move. Bend your knees and roll to your right. If you have lower back issues, roll to your left. And stay in the fetal position just for a moment to reset. Pressing one hand into the floor, push yourself up, come up into a sitting position. You can keep your eyes closed, hands to your heart. Lift your chest, bow your head. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to be your guide. Thank you for sharing this time with me. But thank yourselves for this time that you took for yourselves. Thank yourselves for that. From my heart to yours, you can see the light and love. We are all one. Namaste.
Thank you so much, guys.